What's going on, YouTube? So today I want to do an update on the PS4 versus Xbox One. I kind of want to give like a snapshot of how this whole console war is turning out and try and help you figure out which console to buy if you haven't already. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button. It really helps on my channel, and let's get started. So first thing I want to talk about is the initial sales. We've been in this next gen era for about 5 months now, and so far the PS4 is taking the lead. Early on, when it first launched, it was doing really good. It was beating the Xbox One quite significantly, but over time it's been closing the gap. Currently the PS4 has sold around 6 million consoles worldwide, while the Xbox One, while we don't know for sure, but is around that 4 million sales range. We're gonna have to wait for an updated number from Microsoft because we haven't heard anything since the beginning of this year. So, and ever since Titanfall came out, the Xbox One has been doubling their sales, and also for the PS4 with Infamous, that's also been doing really good for PS4 sales too. And the price for the PS4 is still the same. It's $399 just for the console and the controller. Doesn't include any games. And the Xbox One is $499. Although they're kind of doing like a secret price drop. Certain retailers like Walmart, Amazon was doing it. Best Buy still doing it, where they include Titanfall in the console, where you can like download the game for free at a price cut of $450. So if you were to subtract the $6 value of this game, it would only be $380. That's actually $10 cheaper than the PS4. But you also, if you're looking into Xbox One, you also have to figure out, are you a first-person shooter type guy? Do you like Titanfall? If not, it's not worth getting the Titanfall edition. You get the Forza edition, whatever. But it all depends on whether or not you enjoy that game or not. So, and another thing, the graphics. Early on, people were talking about the graphics and whether or not this was next gen or not, and how everything has to be 1080p, 60 FPS. And early on, PS4 no doubt had way better graphics than the Xbox One. Most of their games were running at 1080p, while the Xbox One was running games at 720p, 900p, some 1080p. It was a big range of different resolutions and frame rates and such. But nowadays, April, May, June, most games, if not all games in the Xbox One, will be running at 1080p. Like Wolfenstein, Dying Light, such like that, will all be running at native 1080p 60 FPS, just like the PS4. So Microsoft has been pushing out faster SDKs. They've been helping developers take advantage of different hardware like the ESRAM to make games run better, make it look more prettier. So I wouldn't worry about the Xbox One graphically. PS4 is still more powerful with the specs, but for a pure graphics and performance-wise, both of them will be playing very similar games from now on and in the future. So I really wouldn't have to worry about the graphics on that. And basically, E3 is coming around the corner. That's not too far away, and Microsoft did point out that they're going to be showing off a huge number of big AAA games for the Xbox One exclusively. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see some Halo content and other games that we have no clue about. And then the other side of the argument, Sony, they've been talking about E3 too, but they weren't really talking about AAA games. They've been talking about more indie games. So if you prefer indie games versus AAA games, Sony will have Microsoft beat on the indie games side of things. But Microsoft has also been improving their indie game scene. They've been making some tweaks with their ID at Xbox. So pretty soon you'll be seeing more and more indie games on both platforms, but I'd say PlayStation is more indie-centric versus the Xbox One. So for you personally, it's all up to you. Everybody has their preferences and such. You basically have to go by the exclusives. If you're a big first-person shooter type of person, like Halo, Gears, Titanfall, stuff like that, and if you like COD, you get the DLCs early and such. I'd say Xbox is a great place to go. But if you're a person who likes the indie games, if you like Uncharted, Infamous, stuff like that, PS4 is a really good choice too. And don't get me wrong, both consoles are really good. I plan on picking up both versions, PS4 and Xbox One. I currently have the Xbox One. I'm just waiting to get some more money so I can afford a PS4. And that's basically it. Leave me down in the comment section below on which console you have, which ones you're looking at, your thoughts on the console war. And that's basically it. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, because it really helps my channel out. And I can do further giveaways. Wink, wink. I might be doing one soon. And that's it. I'll see you next time.